So what do you do when you're on a call and you get to the end, you've done a pitch, everything's good? What do you do when a prospect says that's too much money, I don't have the money, it's not in the budget, whatever kind of money objection you're going to get? This video is going to show you how to absolutely destroy the money objection, which is arguably one of the biggest obstacles you're going to face as a remote closer. So this video is going to show you not just how to tie it down and make sure you're truly dealing with a money problem, but then how to handle the money objection and get the deal. Just a quick reminder, this video is just one video of an entire course that we're giving out for free. Literally the entire course that our clients used to pay us well over $10,000 to have access to, we're giving you for free. Scripts, templates, everything. And we use these processes to close over 40% month over month over month on 1 and 2 call closes from cold outreach traffic, meaning these people do not know, like, or trust us yet. And in 1 or 2 calls, we're converting at $10, $20, $50,000 type programs. So make sure to watch the entire playlist to become a master remote high ticket closer. All right, let's go through the money objection. When they want to, the money objection is all about, like, they want to do this, they just got to make the money work. Like, oh man, I want to do this, I want to make the money work. So just remember, when we are running the closing stack, we're going to, we price reveal and one-time investment of 25K. Unless they mention partner, I always assume money, right? And so tie down one, hey, if money's out of the picture, are you ready to do this? And they're like, yeah, man, this looks great. Okay, so just so I got this right, you're all set to do this. I mean, you're 100% and it's just about figuring out the finances. Yeah, man, that's really is all about. So I know it's money, and then I'm just going to just do a final if this and that. Gotcha. So just to be clear, if you and I can find a way to make the money work, you're 100% ready to go. Is there anything else we need to discuss? They're either going to say yes, or they're going to say, I don't know, something else, right? We can call them out. But in this case, we're just going to assume they say, yeah. I mean, it's literally, if I can find a way to make this work, I'm ready to go. Okay, so I've already double, maybe even triple tied them down at this point. So I'm going to say, cool. I mean, given you're all in, I may potentially be able to split this up. Do you want to see what that might look like? Yeah, sure. I mean, it'd all be custom depending on where you're at financially. So depending on your situation, I may make something work now, or we can create a plan to work towards in the future. So it makes sense? Yeah, cool. I mean, are you open to having that conversation? Yeah, sure. I mean, cool. What's your access to cash across all accounts? I mean, do you mean like business or personal, or yeah, just all accounts? Well, I got this, wedding coming up, and I got this thing going, and the cash flow is low. Cool. So what's your access to cash across all accounts? I probably got like 15K, but I could probably only spend about 8 of that, because the rest is kind of already, I don't want to spend that. I gotcha. Cool. And I say, and we both know most successful entrepreneurs use other people's money to fund their cash flow. I mean, do you have access to credit to fund your business? I mean, yeah, I've got a Amex. Okay. And what's available on that? I mean, I can do up to like 30K a month, but I already have 10K using that. Oh, gotcha. So what's available across all cards together? I mean, maybe 15K. I gotcha. And what's your current credit score? Oh, dude, I think it's like 690, something like that. It's not great, but it's not horrible. Okay, I gotcha. You see, so this allows me to see where their cash is at, what access to credit they have, and what their credit is at. So there's a few outcomes that we have from this. Number one, they're resistant, which, I mean, most cases, if you did this well, they're not going to be. Number two, they can pay in full. I've got $50,000 in my savings. Then I could call them out there, or they need split payment. Like literally, if they paid in full, put them at 0 and you don't want to put them in that situation, we can split payment. Or they do financing. So resistant, pay in full option, they need a split payment option, or they need financing option. So let's go through each one of these. Let's just say they are resistant. We'll just put it right here. I just never get people that are resistant with me. It's really rare. The more you practice this, it's happened a few times, but you're not going to get a lot of resistance. But here's what you could do if they are resistant. Just run this script. What I would do is, just make sure your tonality is really neutral. Oh, hey, thanks for being honest with me, man. No worries at all. Can I be honest with you? Yeah. I mean, you told me you've been dealing with your lead flow for the last 2 years. You also told me this is what you want to do. I mean, all in 9 out of 10. It's just a matter of making it work financially. And now that we're having an open, honest conversation about how we can help you, you're not being open. So, I mean, just level with me. I mean, how can you expect me to help you if you're not willing to have an honest conversation about where your finances are at. Well, like they're either gonna say you're right and they give you cash in hand, or they're still resistant. You got to kind of fill this one out. A lot of times you're probably the one who created this resistance in 19 out of 20 cases. But just make sure you're very calm. Hey, no worries. No, I'm just trying to help you. Just help me understand. Like, if I don't know what your resources are, like, how can you expect me to kind of put something together to help you? Okay, are you open to having a conversation about your resources so I can potentially help you out today? Okay, you see, very calm there. It's not going to happen a lot if you run this script well. Next thing you can do is if they piff, if they're like, they got like 50K in the account and your program's 10K. Hey man, want to know what I would do? Yeah, sure. I'd pay the whole thing up front. 2 reasons. Those who pay attention. Without a doubt, those that pay all up front get much faster and better results. And I've seen this over and over again, because if you go all in on yourself, not just in words like the majority of people, but in action, you just get much better, much faster results. Second, you told me before that you wanted a higher quality client, kind of clients that are willing to pay your fees, because you were struggling with getting clients that are willing to invest in themselves. But this is your chance to attract the client that you want, to be the client that you want to attract. Because I'm telling you right now, if you're not willing to go all in on yourself, you're not going to be able to attract high quality clients that are willing to pay. You told me before that you wanted higher quality clients that paid your fee that you're worth, didn't you? You're going to customize this a little bit for you, but the concept here is that I want to show them, like, especially if they're looking for a higher quality client or something like that, I'm going to connect it to something they told me before. But you can kind of craft this for your situation. This is kind of customized for a PIMA situation, but this is true. This is very, very true. Like, without a doubt, clients that pay in full, they get much better, much faster results. Not that split payments and different people don't get results, but just our data shows that people that pay get better results. They're better at closing. They can attract more people. And so this is like a legit thing if I get somebody to pay in full, they just get better results. Okay, then I'll do it like this. So, hey, you told me that you want higher quality clients that pay, didn't you? Yeah. So you feel good? Yeah, man. Ready to fix your lead flow? Yeah. What's your billing address? So that's how I'm going to roll in there. Practice this. Just, you want to be very confident when you're doing this. The outcomes of the pay in full is they pay in full. They still say no. You can full call out or simple call out depending on depending on their situation. If they seem on edge, like they're like right there, like, yeah, man, I still need to think about it. You can be like, you can run nerves. Should be like, man, it's just like nervous. Or if they go, yeah, man, it's just a lot of risk. Gotcha. So, that's what you want to do. It's just, you feel like it's a lot of risk. Yeah. Right. So that's the outcomes of the pay in full. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go down to if they need a split. I kind of do this one thinking out loud at first. Like, let's just say my program's 25K and they've got 30K in the bank. I kind of want to put somebody at 0. That's not good business. Like, I'd split it up. Like, let's say I want to split it up in half, like, let's say it's 24K, 12K now, 12K in a month or something like that. I'm going to say it like this. Oh, gotcha. So you have 24K total accounts and your credit cards are maxed right now. Yeah. Quick reminder, if you want access to any of the resources that you see me going over in this video, the scripts, the diagrams, any of that stuff, literally I'm giving out the entire course, all the scripts, everything for free. So go down to the description to get access to all of the resources. Now, here's the one ask that I do have for you. If you're getting value from this course, from this video, the only thing that I'll ever ask you for is that you share it with somebody else that you feel like could level up their skills as a closer by having these tools and the resources. It could be another high ticket closer. It could be an entrepreneur selling their own services. It could be a sales manager managing a team of remote closers. Whoever it would be, if you're getting value from these trainings and from this course, the only thing I ask is that you just share it. Let's jump back into the training. Okay, so just for continuity, right? I've just gotten all of their credit score, cash across all accounts. I've got all this stuff. Right? Okay. And I know that I want them to do a split payment. I'm going to be like, okay, I see. Thinking out loud. I'm trying to think what we can do for you here, man. Look, I know this is a home run. Don't want you to keep struggling with your lead flow. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. Since you are 100% in, I'm going to let you in for half right now. That's going to let you come in, start fixing your lead flow so you can start working towards, getting clients and be on your way to 100K a month. Then 4 weeks from now, we'll take care of the remaining investment. Make sense? Yeah. Feel good? Yeah, man. Let's do it. Ready to fix your lead flow? Yep. What's your billing address? Okay. This one is, you got to really, when you're doing these payment plans like this, you got to really make it feel like you're going to bat for them. Like, it's not just something you give out to everybody. It's like, man, want this to work. How do we make this happen, right? And you shouldn't give this out to everybody. This should only be for the people that need it, that you're fighting for their success. Okay, so split payment outcomes, they sign up, they bring up a real objection, in which case you can go to the objections over here on the left. Yeah, man, it's just my wife, man, if I were to do this and it doesn't work, she would kill me. Or if I were to do this without running it by my wife, she would kill me. I can run partner. Yeah, man, I would do this, but I just got burned so bad before. So you think it's just the risk? I could run risk, boom, right? Or it could be, they seem uncertain or nervous, right? Yeah, I don't know, man. I need to feel. If they use words like feel, I want to make sure I take 24 hours to feel good about it. It could be just like they're nervous. You think you're just feeling a little bit nervous, right? Or you offered like a 2-pay and they ask for a 3-pay, right? In which case, if they're you're like 12K now and 12K in 4 weeks, and they're like, man, that would be really tight to make. I can make the first payment, the second payment might be really tight. And you can be creative on how you want to split this up, by the way. I could be like, well, if we were potentially able to split this up into 3 payments, are you 100% ready to go right now? Yeah. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do 12K now. Then in 4 weeks, we're going to do 6K. 8 weeks, we're going to do the other 6K. That allows you to come in with a big commitment up front, get fast results, and then we can make it easy for you for the next 2 payments. Sound good? Make sense? Feel good? Ready to get your lead flow fixed? All right, perfect. So that's how I'd run that there. If they say yes, then close them. If they do not, okay, if I were to split this up in 3, are you ready to go right now? I don't know. Maybe I still have to think about it. Well, I'm not going to sign them. I'm not going to offer them a 3-pay if they're not committed. Okay, so money, we've handled money. We've talked about resistance. We've talked about being able to pay in full. We've talked about needing to split. The final thing is going to be financing. So I'm just like, let's say they have 8K in all accounts. Let's just say my program is 15K and they've got like 5K to their name, no credit cards, but they have good credit. And I'm like, okay. So I couldn't even split this up. Like, it wouldn't even make sense to split this up. I'm like, I see. I remember thinking out loud, what can we do for you here? I know this is a home run. I don't want you to struggle. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. Since you're 100% in, I'm going to set you up with our funding option that's going to allow you to split up the payments evenly over the next 12 months, 0 interest. That'll let you come in, get your lead flow fixed without stressing about your finances at all. Sound good? Ready to get your lead flow fixed? Okay, I just put the link for the funding in the chat. It just takes a few minutes to fill that out. Okay, so this is if you have a funding partner where you can run funding. This works really well. If they say here, outcomes here is if they say credit is bad, you can run the credit is bad script over here, which credit for cash flow is not bad. It's actually very good. If you're good business owners know how to use it right. Big companies know how to use it right. But if they have a credit's bad, we have a script for that. If they say yes, send them the credit link in the chat. Stay on the call where they fill it out. Ideally, your prospect gets approved on the spot. If you have a good funding partner, they apply for credit and if they get declined on the phone, stay on the phone and help them. So if they get approved, get them to sign up on the call. So you want to stay on the call. If they say yes, you want to stay on the call and help them through it. I think legally, I don't know. I'm not a credit, but you can't fill it out for them. Like, they have to fill it out. So send in the link. If they say yes, if they get approved, stay on the call and make sure that they follow through on everything and get signed up. If they apply for credit and get declined on the phone, stay on the phone and help them figure out their next best option. Worst case scenario, you get a deposit and game plan with them. Another outcome could be they bring up a real objection, which you can navigate on the left here for another objection. They bring up risk. They seem uncertain. I don't know. I don't know if I feel these words like feel or man, or they're just a little bit nervous. We can run the nervous script. Cool. All right, there you go. There's money. All right, this is gonna be a lot. If you work with smaller entrepreneurs or like people that don't have a lot of budget, this one's gonna be used a lot. It's gonna make you a lot of money. So that's how to handle the money objection. In the next video, I'm gonna walk you through exactly how to handle the time objection. You can get access to that video here by clicking the link on this video, or you can go down to the description for the entire playlist.